Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
It's Winning Women's Wednesday
It is.
on the east side.
On the east side. East side.
I know. I think we're just going to be Winning Women's Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we're the original. We're the OGs.
The OGs.
Isn't that what the kids say these days? The OGs?
I don't know if they still say that.
Probably not. Not if I'm saying it.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not.
I don't think that's what Gen Alpha says, as my child reminds me.
Oh my gosh. Is that what she is?
I think so.
I haven't even heard that term.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what is their, we're just jumping right in.
Yeah.
What is their thing?
Oh, I don't know. Skibbity toilet riz.
I'm sorry?
Skibbity toilet riz.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
I think riz is charisma.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
why they added skibbity toilet to it.
That's weird. Okay.
Yep.
Well, they've still got time to evolve, though.
I think so.
They've all been labeled, and yeah,
But
I think
they're alpha.
okay. But she's too young to have a identity as far as being alpha. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
millennials are what they are.
Sure. Yes, we are.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Which it's weird to me that you're a millennial.
I'm an elder millennial, though.
You are.
Yes.
But in the youngest way.
Yeah, but do you know what I heard the other day? If you're on the tip, you're a geriatric millennial.
Oh, that's awful.
Isn't that?
That is awful.
Yes. So that's why I called Justin Landon a geriatric millennial. He's like
Okay.
the last month you could be a millennial.
Okay.
So
I'm Gen X, but I think I'm a younger Gen X.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And if I'm not, no one tell me. So
yes. So I'm a zennial. I identify with both.
okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. I like it. How are you?
I'm fantastic. What are we doing today? It's just
Well,
me and you.
It is. And it is Winning Women's Wednesday. I'm Michelle Ozymy, and this is my amazing co-host, Miss Ashley Gentry. Yes. And because Ashley failed at her job,
What was my job?
her job was to find a guest for today's show. Now, granted, she was given that assignment at like 7:00 last night.
Yeah.
But she didn't. And so she's going to get coached today.
Oh, God. Coach away.
So I'm excited because yesterday was my first collaborative session.
How was it?
It was amazing. It was so much fun. We went overtime. It was fabulous. It was a small group, so there's still room. It was a very small group.
Okay.
But one of the questions that was asked to someone who couldn't make it was, are you going to record? And no, we're not going to record because depending on the flow of the group, you may be comfortable saying something in the group that you don't necessarily want people who weren't there to hear.
Sure.
So I made the decision. I'm not recording these,
Okay.
and I'm not going to talk about what happens on them because, yesterday was so fun. We had a great time. But I thought we would kind of reenact a little bit.
So it's like your own fight club.
It's
Okay.
there's no fighting.
Okay, got it.
Then
I'm out.
There's there's no fighting, but there's definitely, it's a group of people in the real estate industry. There might be some tears.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
Yeah. Some exhaustion. And the best part is there's some authenticity and some honesty. And
Love
that's what I wanted. And that's why the cameras aren't on. And that's what was so fantastic about it is you just start to see, on both sides of the coin, as we were talking about, like we talked about client parties a little bit and what's coming up. And everyone was just lighting up about all the things that we could do and how we could, now I had to cut it off because by the time I cut it off, I think we were spending like $1 million on some client party. They got real fancy. So we had to kind of go back to the budget. And that was so fun. Like it was just fun to be creative with a group of people like
absolutely.
that. And then there was the reality of the real estate market. And that's when the tears were flowing.
And that there's no money to actually throw a client appreciation party.
That is not in your budget, sister.
Yeah.
So
You get a coupon.
you get a coupon, yes, for a cookie. Or a free market analysis.
Yeah, there you go. I love it. With a little bow.
Yes. Side note.
Yeah.
So I did speak out in the Galveston area this past week, and on the way home, I talked my sweet husband into stopping at the Madisonville Christmas shop. And if you haven't seen it on my Instagram, he posted it today, and I look ridiculous, but oh my gosh, it was heaven.
Was it?
It really was. It was amazing. It was beautiful. It was all the things. It was also so expensive.
Oh, that's the problem with those places.
Like it made Decorator's Warehouse actually look like a warehouse as far as pricing.
Okay.
It was
wow.
so expensive.
Okay, well then I'm out.
But it was definitely worth the trip. It was so fun. Girls' Day, all the things. But now I'm just like, I'm
Christmas
in
mode.
Christmas spirit. I'm so ready.
Got it.
I'm not usually that way.
Okay.
Then when we got home, my Love Shack fancy ornament that I ordered from Pottery Barn had arrived. And so it's just sitting on my counter.
Oh,
I'm ready.
that's sweet.
It is sweet.
You know what I'm ready for?
What?
Let's get the show on the road. Look, coach me. Tell me what all the things that I'm doing wrong with my life.
I'm not going to tell you all the things you're doing wrong. We're going to talk. Where are you stuck? That's the first question.
Oh.
Where are you feeling stuck in your life, your business, whatever you want to? This is your show.
I would say.
And remember, we're on the air.
Oh, got it. So we're doing the PG-13 version?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. I would say I'm probably stuck in my business, but in a weird way. We were just talking about the fact that I've got business. I don't want it.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Why don't you want it?
I think everything is just the layers of friction are compounding in every deal right now.
Absolutely.
And even the ones that you would used to consider a layup are not a layup. And that doesn't mean that, I'm a stranger to hard work. It just means
no, it's all been so hard.
It's hard. And the mental exhaustion
Yes.
that I think every transaction is putting all of us through right now. It's hard to sit there and still create that harmony at home. I don't want to say balance. There's no balance.
No,
balance doesn't happen.
No, there's no balance.
But it just chips away at you a little by little. And so you got to figure out those ways to energize yourself again. But I think I'm a little de-energized from there.
Right.
I'm still gonna help my clients, and I'm always a servant leader in that capacity and everything else. But then that just means more of me is going away.
Well, we already know the solution to that problem.
Oh.
Well, you and I have discussed this. We
Yes.
need an assistant.
We need help. I think that's the biggest thing is I've been doing this.
Yes.
Not completely solo, but I've got my husband and my mom as partners, but we have very different roles.
Assistant before.
I had a wonderful assistant before.
And in the interim, without the assistant, the work has piled on.
Correct.
And now you're tired.
And now I'm tired.
And so we have an end game goal for you. But now it's in the interim how we're going to have a little bit of harmony and make it work.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's if I knew there was light at the end of the tunnel, which there is.
We just don't know when.
No. Yeah. And have to find that now right person.
Now taking applications.
Now taking applications.
Yes.
If you want to work with us, who wouldn't? We're fun.
We're so charming.
We are charming.
That's a good word.
Yes.
Yes.
I like wine. I like pickleball. I like good food. I mean, I've got all these things about me
You
that
do.
I think
You're
somebody
amazing.
wants to be around.
No, I think we're pretty cool.
I think we are pretty cool. So in the interim, though, of that, I got to figure out how I'm going to sustain and still perform at the level that I expect of myself. And I think that's hard.
Okay, so let's dig in a little bit deeper.
Okay.
You have the business. What are the parts that are most challenging for you right now?
All of it.
You're the worst client ever.
That's why I don't do this.
So no, seriously. So when you look at, globally, you've got business coming in.
Yep.
So you've got 3, 4, 5 clients knocking down your door.
Yep.
What about returning those phone calls are you dreading the most? What is the piece of that is most challenging for you right now?
I think understanding that any interaction, any call, anything right now means 6 months.
Yes.
And I think that's the other part of it too, is it's a commitment.
Yeah.
And because of course it has to be, but the commitment because of the softer marketplace and the arduous nature that, a lot of our sellers and buyers are in. Buyers are fatigued because the type of product that's out there on top of the expense to acquire the properties, even though they have more negotiating power now, they're like, well, I don't want to negotiate on a piece of poop. Yeah. And so it's, they're lethargic. And then you've got sellers who are frustrated because even though they know we have those conversations with them, it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. They still think they're the unicorn and that it's going to go a little differently from them.
But I have a corner lot.
I have a purple wall, Ashley. Well, no, you don't, because I just made you paint it. But
I upgraded.
Yeah,
I have a level 8 carpet. There's no level 8 carpet.
There's no level 8 carpet. Gosh,
how did they sell you
and
that?
then once the dog tinkles on it, it's no longer level 8.
It's level -5. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, and so I think that's where it is just, and I take on a lot, of obviously president of the association this year and all of those other things. And so, you know, I'm needed. And that's a great thing, to think about.
But okay. So, okay, 2 questions. The business that is coming in, is it listing heavy or buyer heavy?
Both.
Well, it can't be both.
It's in the middle.
Okay. I mean, so it's a split of listings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got a split of listings and buyers. Okay. What do you prefer? You don't have a clear answer for that?
No, because I mean, look, listings are what build your business.
Right.
And that's what you should want. But I also have a very high standard for my sellers of what we're going to put out there. And so that also means a real heavy lift on my part. And
how could you delegate a bunch of that though?
I'm working on delegating.
Yeah.
So that is something that I'm absolutely working on, is figuring out how to delegate some things in the interim of not having an assistant. Is
right.
Where can I still hire somebody to help do things? I do all my own staging on every house, and so that's
you should hire someone out to do that.
I should, except I do. I have somebody now that I'm trying out that's a helper in that, and so eventually they could do it on their own. But I have all my own inventory. I have a warehouse. Like, I have all that stuff. So it's, again, because I'm a control freak and I brought that in-house.
But okay, so in this, and we're having fun on the show, but in reality, you're going to have to choose not to be a control freak and really let some things go.
How do I do that?
You understand that sometimes done is good enough.
Oh, I'm definitely in the 85% phase. Like, you know what? This is great. Letting somebody else do it. It's not exactly how I do it, but it still works.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely, I'm more amenable to that.
Because it's a conversation you have to have with yourself that, yes, these are the things that I'm going to let go of because I really enjoy doing my podcast with Michelle, and I really
do enjoy that.
Things at Metrotex and speaking at Inman, which was, how was that, by the way?
It was great.
Good.
It was fantastic.
So in order for you to do those extra things and still provide for your family, you're going to have to let some things go. So that's where you need to make a list. I know you can do it. Please just one list. Make a list of your processes and maybe 3 or 4 things that you could let go that would alleviate some of the stress.
Do you want some of them?
I don't want them. Oh. No, I've got my own. Are you kidding?
That's the problem. Nobody wants my things.
And it's a good problem to have. But these are things that you can let go and let a not as pricey as you person take care of for you and still put out a high quality product. They just wouldn't necessarily do it the same way you would. And that's okay.
Yep.
And that is totally okay. Craig Rochelle, who runs Life Church, which is huge, agrees that because he's a control freak as well, but he had to learn early in his ministry if he wanted to expand and grow and do the things that he likes to do, that he had to understand that things being done 80% of how he would do them is absolutely good enough and not wrong. It's just a different perspective. So
no, I mean, I think it comes down to, you know, most of the time, I'm really hard on myself. I expect a certain level of execution and what my product looks like.
But
and
that's
the same
what
thing
makes
with
you a
ours.
stellar agent.
Yeah, it also creates burnout.
Yes,
And
quickly.
It does. Now, it's like, it's not quickly, 20 years later.
And we're going into the holiday season. Wouldn't it be nice to have some fun?
It would be great to have fun.
We have a gala coming up in December.
That's so far away. It'll be
not
here
that
tomorrow.
Far away.
It'll be here tomorrow.
I wanted to borrow my daughter's prom dress to wear, and she won't let me. So now I have to go dress shopping. We could go dress shopping.
Do you think I wear dresses?
I think you will for the gala. It's a gala.
I will wear a pantsuit.
That's fine. You can wear a pantsuit. Can it be sparkly?
And of course it's sparkly. Mine last year was sparkly.
Okay. So shopping with Ashley and Michelle, that should be fun.
You think we're opposites now. Just wait on a shopping trip. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, the possibilities.
Oh, and it'd be great. I would just sit there with my popcorn. So it would be like a Clueless montage.
That'd be
where we
so
can,
fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
No, I think it's great. But no, I mean, I think all of those things which are exciting are probably also what's creating a compounding effect of stress, because you turn around and you're like, once Halloween's here, it's on. Right? Because then you've got Thanksgiving. It's my daughter's birthday. It's Christmas. It's Q4. It's end of the year.
It's Q1. And then it's all the things.
Yeah. So you just know that those are those trigger points where you, and so it's a mental, gymnastics that I'm going through at the same time.
So you have to make a choice to get unstuck by making a list of the things that you are willing to get rid of. And even if they only free up 2 or 3 hours out of your week.
Yeah. That's still 2 to 3 hours.
Start there.
I could play more pickleball with 2 to 3 hours.
Maybe not. There's probably something else that you could be doing.
What else is there besides pickleball?
Finding an assistant.
Oh, okay, got it.
And she can play pickleball with you.
Yeah, that would be great. Taking applications for an assistant that either does play pickleball or wants to learn how to play pickleball.
Okay, and hikes. I need a hiking buddy. So
I don't know that they're the same person, are they?
They could be.
A hiking pickleballer?
I think so.
Okay.
There's a t-shirt for that, I'm sure.
Okay. We'll make it.
Yeah, I like it. So no, you seriously, like, as much as you don't like the list, the thing you need to do is make a list of 3 to 5 things that you can hand off.
Okay.
And really just push them to someone else so that you have time freed up.
Is this a list that has to be on paper?
You don't have to put it on paper. It can be in your head.
Oh. That is also the problem.
I don't feel good about that. Let's put it in the notes file in your phone. Can you do that?
I can.
Okay. And then you can check them off as you give them to someone. And you can see, I'm not doing this. This person is doing this. And now I have this much free time. And that makes me happier and less stressed.
Do you get satisfaction over checking the box?
Good God, yes.
See, that's not me. I don't get the dopamine rush when I check a box or cross it off. All I go is, crap, it was on my list to begin with. It doesn't give me energy.
It's so weird. And so I also subscribe to the idea that you put these made up things at the beginning of your list so that you start your day. Okay, so the first thing on my list every morning is get my coffee. I was going to do that anyway. No one has to tell me to do that. But then I get to sit down with my coffee and the first thing I get to do is check it off.
You're a psycho.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do love a great list. So I will say I need to consolidate my things. Suddenly I have, I'm walking around with this notepad from the San Luis from Women's Council in Galveston. So I have lists on there. I have my calendar. I have my digital calendar. I don't know how I've spread out so much. That's not normal for me. So definitely that's my goal for myself this weekend is I'm stuck in all these things and I need to get it back together.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my goal. Really, I'm just trying to
organized.
Yeah, to get more organized. I'm already so organized that I'm disorganized, if that makes sense.
I'm stressed listening to you.
Yeah. What I'm really trying to do is talk myself into buying the Remarkable tablet.
I was about to say I just bought one.
I'm literally speechless.
I did. I thought maybe it was an electronic notepad. So my brain works.
Oh my God.
I just bought one.
Oh, I'm so jealous. They're amazing.
Have you been playing with one?
The lady next to me at the convention, I should charge her for making me want one. I would have never even thought of this contraption. And it's the best because it is my note. It's like a notepad and it feels like it.
See, and because I like to take notes, I just don't ever look at them again. That's how I, learn by osmosis or whatever else.
Well, a lot of times when you write something down, it then registers to memory.
Correct.
And that's how I am as well.
100%.
Yeah.
So but I have notepads everywhere, the back of an envelope or whatever else. So I thought that would be good.
Oh, that's exciting.
I have not used it. I've had it for 2 weeks.
Okay, so you're going to pull it out of the box and you're going to write the 5
things. Oh, it's out of the
things.
box. It's on my desk.
Okay, you would argue with a post. You're going to write down the 5 things that you need to delegate on your Remarkable. And then you're going to delegate them.
Okay.
And then you're going to get excited because you're going to see some of your time freeing up. And then what are you going to do with that free time? What's important? What are you not able to do that's important to you? And maybe it's just relax. Maybe it's do nothing.
Oh, girl, that is not in my repertoire.
Understood.
I can't do nothing.
I get it. I'm the same way.
I'll scale a wall.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know that there's anything that I need to do extra. It's just feeling a sense of relief that there's not as much pressure.
That's good. Yeah.
You know, so it's not like, oh, I wish I had 2 or 3 more hours so I could go play more pickleball. I find ways to play pickleball.
You do.
But it's just, I want the relief.
Yeah. Yeah. Where you're not feeling so wound so tight.
Yeah.
Because you're going from this thing to that thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I need a little release in that pressure valve.
yes.
You know?
Agreed. Where you've got some bandwidth that if you've got 20 minutes to get to Metrotex and then you can just sit there or something, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Coming in hot all the time is not fun.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but yeah.
I'm sorry. I was a few minutes late this morning and then I had to put on my eyebrows because it's really scary. That's the other thing too. It takes a lot of effort. Look like this.
Amen, sister.
I know.
And now
so maybe I should shave my head. That will do it. One of the things.
I don't think
my
we'll
head.
shave your head. Let's not shave your head.
That
and
would save me a lot of
journey.
time.
I'm on a very stressful hair journey right now, so we're
But it
not
looks
shaving
great.
heads.
I like the.
Thank you.
I like
just
the
found out
lowlights.
my lovely hairdresser has been concerned about my loss of hair as well.
Yeah.
And she has instructed me I have to start eating 120 grams of protein a day.
Do you like cottage cheese?
No, and I don't really like meat, so I'm gonna have to learn to like cottage cheese.
Okay, and get Good Culture cottage cheese. It's the
I know the
best
brand.
out there.
Okay, yeah, I've seen
it's
that.
the best out
Yeah.
there, and it's phenomenal. And there's like, I think it's like 15 grams of protein in a cup, and then chomps.
God, no.
Come on.
I give those to my dogs.
No, you don't. They're Whole30 approved. They only have 3
I've
ingredients.
Seen them. I know.
I literally, and they have chomplings.
I've seen the chomplings. They have them at Trader Joe's, and
Oh,
I think
I
of
know.
you every time.
I know. So I mean, but that's what I have. And then I've got, do you like protein bars?
Those I like, but
Okay.
they're artificial.
No. I'll give you one. Mine's clean and it's only got like 4 ingredients in it.
Oh, I love that.
And so
unless it's an RX bar.
It's not.
Okay, I'm over. We had so many of those.
Right.
Yeah.
You get like I
You
can
just
eat
get
the
tired
same.
of
I
'em.
get I can eat the same thing every single day for like 6 months.
Yes.
And then I'm like,
And then I never want it again in my
yeah.
life.
No,
So-
these are good. It's just got like they're got a few. They're Rise bars.
I haven't tried those.
Okay, so those are really
Yeah,
good. They've got
we'll try
different
those.
flavors, but I think the one I've got, and I've got one in my bag.
Excellent.
It's I think it's like a honey cinnamon or something
Ooh,
else like
fun.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's nice.
Okay.
So see, look, I'm helping.
You're helping.
you.
Yes, that's what we do, and that's what the collaborative is about: is helping each other. It's group coaching.
I love that.
Yeah.
But this is group coaching.
This is group coaching.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like
Yes.
this better.
Yeah, this is fun. I like it.
Except
I am going to hold you accountable. I'm going to follow up with you this weekend and see, like, you have to put those things together. How many more fun things could we do if you delegated just a few things? We could actually find an assistant if you delegated a few
That's
things.
probably what it is. I need to delegate a few things to somebody else so I can find somebody to consistently delegate to.
Yes, because my license is expired and I don't even know what to do about that.
I was like, how is your real estate license expired?
No, my real estate license.
Oh, your driver's license.
No, my driver's license. No, December 31st is my real estate license. So happy New Year's.
Oh gosh, that's a
Isn't that the
horrible
worst day
Yes,
ever?
to have your license expire.
Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing New Year's Eve if anyone cares. I'll do it early. It won't take me long.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy.
We have on-demand CE that you could take.
That's
and do it.
right,
Yeah.
because you did it.
I did. Yeah, so we got that. It's all
Excellent,
It's all
excellent.
good.
Awesome.
I love this though. All right, so I'm gonna do that.
You're going to do that. You're
Okay.
going to be unstuck. And it really is going to give you some of the time you need back. Not to do anything or take anything else on, but to just unwind so that you're not like a spinny top. Yeah. And that's going to be good for your family.
It is.
It's going to be good for you. Mm-hmm. It's going to be good for society in general.
That's why I was like, where are we going with this? Where's the punchline? I know, but see, that's why I also have pickleball because when I am pent up and
absolutely.
everything else, there's, I'll tell you what, whacking that wiffle ball with a paddle and there's like a dopamine hit when you hear the sound. It's delightful.
I just feel like there's always a name attached to the ball when you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I play against this one lady a lot of times, and every time she wants to hit the ball, she goes, Ashley. I'm like, okay. All right, Brenda.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough, Brenda. Yeah.
like Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda's scary.
Okay.
So, yeah, I know. But yes. But in all reality, I just need to and prioritize my health. I've been still working towards Bikini Christmas. It's more like wetsuit Christmas right now. That's what we're kind of like on that. But I am doing better.
Okay.
And so
But the stress that you're carrying is
That's
affecting all of that.
correct.
And your cortisol, which I think is an issue with my hair, is cortisol.
Yeah.
But that's going to keep you from accomplishing the physical and the health goals
Yeah,
that you want to
no,
accomplish.
100%.
So it all,
So should we make this a sales pitch at the same time if you're watching and you have interest to hang out with these two right?
Because why would you not?
Bada bing, bada boom. But we are actually looking for a shared assistant.
We are.
And
It'll be so much fun.
I think it would be a blast. We do so many things. We're like the Swiss Army knives of real estate here.
I don't think you're selling it.
No?
No.
I think I have sold it. The Swiss Army knife, where it's like you got the scissors and the knife. But I'm just saying we do so many things, which is great. It's not just transacting real estate. We've got other things going on too. We've got our podcast. We've got speaking. We've got the next conference. The next conference we're going to put together. So it's fun stuff, which I also think it will attract, different talent because
absolutely.
Yeah. It's so. Every day's a new day with us.
Every day's a new day. We have a blast. We love what we do. And we love being here on Winning Women's Wednesday.
Thanks for the coaching session.
Yeah.
I'll have it done.
What was your takeaway?
To use my remarkable.
Honestly, that's a great takeaway. That is a great.
I'm going to use my remarkable to get my life in order. It's, what it is? It's the new, what was the brand? Franklin Covey?
Yes.
Every year I had to get the best new, whatever they were called, portfolio binder, and never used it. But I had all the extras in it.
Lined up.
Yeah, no, it was great. I'd have the little pouch in there. You have the calendar. You do everything else. I probably use it twice, and then I would get a new one next year.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, if I get the new shiny thing, I'm going to be better.
Oh, you sound like every realtor I've ever met.
Yeah, but I know that now, so it's like I'm fine.
So,
all right. So I'm going to use my remarkable. I will keep you updated. I'm going to write 5 things that I can delegate, and I'm going to be a new woman next Wednesday.
She will be a new woman. And if you are interested in collaborative group coaching, I would love for you to check it out and give me a call at michelleozymy.com. You'll email me there. And what else do we have coming up? What do you have coming up, my friend?
Oh, are you going to make me think like that?
Okay.
There's a lot of things.
We're good. Okay. We're good.
Guys, I'm going to need more coaching, as we can see. But next Wednesday, I'll at least give you the update how my life's going.
Excellent. Can't wait. Have
All
a
right,
great
guys.
week, everybody.